Hello, we are back with Opie and Anthony, Colin Quinn versus Jim Norton, best of part 2 of 2. We just finished part 1. So here we go.
I don't know what to say, but it was just it's a dark fantasy.
Okay, I wasn't
Oh,
sure.
it's a little dark.
Yeah, I'll tell you all.
I didn't think anything crazy.
But yeah.
I didn't think any differently about you. It's obvious you were in a fantasy.
She's being dirty,
situation.
but the idea of doing it never occurred to me. But I understand how a dark fantasy like that.
Can you, Jimmy? The punchline is the best part, where she
Just stop talking to me. Yeah, it got too weird.
she never talked to Jimmy again. That's how weird he got it.
I can
Not in a bad way, like we're talking about
like
here,
this,
certainly.
like but I see how dark stuff. Like I can be very dark, like really fucking in fantasy with a girl. If we get into that fucking weird zone,
Right.
where we just keep going.
Yeah.
Yes, man, like fucking really weird. But I know the idea of doing those things is incomprehensible.
Does it need a safe word?
No. We're
okay.
texting.
Oh, text.
We're talking, not in person.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
But he went a little too far, and she never talked to him again.
Oh.
She got creeped out.
The great Colin Quinn.
First of all, did he just actually stand there with a serious, sincere look and go, but the idea of doing those things would never occur to me? I'm a liar.
No, I really wouldn't have done them. But I understand how you could be really fucking dark
What
and.
things?
Well, I didn't say. I didn't want to get into it. It's very rare that I won't.
Exactly, because you would have done them, and we all would have.
No.
Now, listen,
Yes.
the reason I'm calling is, speaking of dark places, Jim Norton unfollowed me on Twitter about a month and a half ago.
Oh.
Here's what I'm saying. First of all, whatever explanation he comes up with is going to be so distorted. Second of all, here's my theory. I'll just give you my theory.
Yeah.
This creep. First of all, who unfollows? What are we, high school kids? Second of all, my theory is it was two things. One's creepy than the next. One is he unfollowed me because I dared, after he asked his fans, who I was one of, and I'm still following him, if what we thought of JimNorton.com, and I gave an honest appraisal.
No.
And second of all, which is even worse, is that he's making a clean break. And just he follows you guys, Patrice, who, as we know, is no longer with us. Right. Some obscure writer and some girl. And it's the creepiest thing ever. And if he actually unfollowed me and the rest of his friends because he's making a clean break, and he's like, I'm just going to just follow a few people who really work pure and clean. It's nauseating.
I'll tell you what happened. No, since you asked. No, when JimNorton.com, I actually wanted people to trash that. I was so mad at that web guy. All of that was, of course, please bash it, because it was awful. And I was actually I was so disgusted with other people, I was going to unfollow everybody. And the only reason the only reason I didn't unfollow everybody is obviously I work with Open Air and I want to follow, but I would have unfollowed them too, but I couldn't unfollow Patrice. And I couldn't just have me following my dead friend. It's too weird.
Oh.
So I'm like, the only people I'll follow are the two guys that I work with, Patrice and Ozzy. That was it. I wasn't going to follow anybody, and I'm slowly starting to again. I just got disgusted with everybody, but it wasn't a clean break. But I unfollowed every fucking person.
But don't you think it's very weird that you unfollowed me, maybe a few other of your friends?
No,
It's weird.
it's not weird.
It's sick.
It's not sick. It's not sick.
I don't think that's a very good argument.
All right, I'll tell you what. All right, well, you're asking, so I'll tell you. What it was, I was doing a show. I was trying to get a show together where I was getting comics to do, I had 4 episodes. And I asked comics, and a couple of comics said, yeah, they would do it. And some guys said they couldn't do it or wouldn't do it. But then, honestly, Kyle, your manager really never gave a fucking answer. He never gave us an answer.
So what the hell? First of all, I saw you, and you go, hey, if you can't do it, I understand. 3 weeks before that, so there's all resentment against me because my manager didn't call back your manager.
No, I'm just telling you. I wasn't. It wasn't just you. It wasn't just you.
What? You didn't stop unfollowing my manager. He stopped unfollowing me.
I stopped unfollowing every comic.
You're a sicko. Let me tell you something.
Well, no, dude, that's...
This is why you're sick.
Why am I sick?
That wasn't even resolved. They were still working on the dates.
Okay, but I'm just saying your manager didn't get... It was like almost like Jonathan had asked him again and he didn't get back to us. So it was like, whatever the reason was.
You didn't tell me that.
Okay, but I'm just telling you what happened behind the scenes. So
I know,
that's...
but you have to admit, all of that, even if all of that was 100% true.
It is.
Which is, no, it's not.
Of course
I
it
didn't
is.
know you didn't get back to...
Oh, maybe you didn't. All right.
100% true. The fact that you responded by unfollowing me on Twitter. We really are in junior high school.
No, but it's one of those things where when you're on Twitter...
Just sit here and take the humiliation.
I'm not. I'm going to give a legit answer. That's why I've been on a, I wasn't going to say anything about it because I know that maybe I'm just being a fucking baby and my feelings were hurting. Fuck me. Okay. Fair enough. So I wasn't going to make a big public issue out of it, but it's hard to look at everybody's Twitter feed when you're feeling a certain way. But it wasn't a fuck you. Hey, look.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It's fine, but don't.
Who cares who I follow?
Twitter feed when you're feeling a certain way. You're sitting there fuming at my little cutesy pie tweets.
No.
Cutesy to my show.
No, I wasn't fuming. If I wasn't fuming.
You unfollowed me.
I unfollowed everybody except for.
No. You really are a resentful creep.
Shit. But that's not being a resentful creep. It's like,
Yes, it is.
dude, there were comments that didn't get back to me, that didn't even answer. And I was like, you know what? Fuck everybody. That was just kind of how I felt. I was like, fuck everybody.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. So now I'm not doing the show. It's like,
The day
fucking.
it happened,
Huh?
Here's what bugs me. Here's what bugs me the most. The day it happened, one of your followers goes, Jim Norton unfollowed you. So I was like, there's no way that happened. I just kind of laughed it off. I was like, Jim did not follow me. It's absurd.
But
Then just yesterday, I want to see who Jim follows. I saw 6 people: Opie, Anthony, Patrice, and by the way, and then some guy, Jim, some obscure writer, Ozzy, which is annoying, of course, to everybody.
I know,
girl.
Ozzy, the icon that I asked to do something with me, and he says yes.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Oh.
That's what. And I'll tell you. I never would have mentioned this, and I'm starting to go back to it again. But it was more like
We don't want you back.
Well, I don't.
I speak for me and all the other people that have been shunned by you.
Hey, look, all the comics that have been coming on this show for years, and again, I know that it's different than doing stand-up on a TV show. Believe me, I know that. But it's like, I feel like I'm pretty good to comics, and I try to be protective of comics. And so many fucking comics, and obviously not you or Bobby or Voss, but so many comics don't see the motherfuckering they almost get in here. They really don't see it. And stupid, codependent fag...
Last week from Opie and Phil Burr, that Mark Cuban's fucking butt.
But I'm not
going in with a baseball bat.
I'm talking about people that never see it, never know it. I'm talking about people that a lot of times don't even wind up on the show or are going to get bashed, and just like a little codependent fucking cocksucker, I step in and stop it and try to protect them because they're fellow comics. And it's like I'm this fucking weird, and you've done more for me than most people ever have. That's why it was more like, hey, man, I was bothered by it, but I'm telling you.
Pay me back by unfollowing me.
It wasn't, we're paying you back. It wasn't a
I
payback.
have
Who
as many
gives a
Twitter
fuck?
followers as you, you know. I can't afford to lose one.
But it was just like a reality check for me. Like, who the fuck are you to think you have this bond with these guys? It's a business, and it's competitive. So fucking, I've been such a dummy, and again...
I don't like this is spinning.
That's what it is. But that's the truth.
Bottom line is, this is spinning to you as the victim. I'm the victim.
I'm not a victim.
I've been followed on Twitter.
I'm not a victim. I just, it was like...
I've been unfollowed on Twitter, and I don't like it.
Well...
I don't like your secret resentment this whole time.
It wasn't a secret resentment. I hadn't seen you. No, it wasn't. I checked your feed quite a bit. Believe me, right now, if I had a secret resentment, I would tell you.
By the way, let me just say one last thing.
Yes.
Okay? Since we're on the subject, since we're being semi-real, which is, me and Jim, we always have this little thing, we couple of zingers back and forth, at Jim Norton, at Colin, include each other. And I should have noticed. I knew something was up, but I couldn't imagine this ludicrousness of this man shunning me like this after all these years. And I threw a couple of zingers his way, and nothing.
And I retweeted one.
A wall of silence.
I retweeted them.
No.
No.
Imagine to you The shame. A grown man.
The shame.
First of all, I only saw two. I only saw two zingers, and the one I retweeted.
You checked in on my Twitter all the time. How'd you only see two singers?
I don't check it all the time. I don't check it obsessively, but I've checked it quite a few times.
No further questions.
Dude, if this first started, where I asked you to do it, you were the first guy I asked to do it.
Yes.
And you called up, and you were joking, but then you were like, ask my manager. Like, I'm joking, but talk to my fucking manager. Like, you were kidding.
Right.
Hold on. But you were kidding and being Colin. But then it happened, and I wasn't hearing back. And I'm like, oh, God, he kind of meant that. Like, don't come to me, go to him. So it's like, come on, man. How would you feel if you were me? You would feel like a little weird about it. But I'm not delusional enough to think that everybody should want to do my shit. And it is a business, and people are competitive, and people are doing their own shit. They just got their own thing they're concentrating on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I realize that too. That's why. Why do you think I didn't go on a motherfuck everybody thing? I realized that
I'm saying that you did.
Okay.
When you unfollow us, you're saying motherfuck everybody.
Nah, it's not motherfucking. No, it's not. If I motherfuck people, dude, I motherfuck people more obviously than that. What's that?
I can't believe Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying this is an outrage.
If people are independently coming to this conclusion, you guys didn't talk it over, you and AB. It wasn't like a conspiracy against Norton. People,
How do you know?
Well, you know what I mean. I would almost feel honored if it was. But if people came to this conclusion independently, well, then obviously that's the way it is. So it's like, what can I say? Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't ask Louis to do this, but I know he wouldn't have done it. What am I going to say? Fuck Louis. He put me on his show. He took care of me. You've taken care of me. I can't say fuck guys that have taken care of me and have genuinely involved me in their careers. Like, I can't.
But you have.
No, I have.
Follow me on Twitter.
That's not a fuck you, though.
Fuck you.
No, it's not silly.
I don't exist anywhere else.
What's that?
I don't exist anywhere else. It's the only way to fuck me, and you did.
You shouldn't even exist there. I don't. I don't. That's not a fuck you. I'm telling you. If it was a fuck you, I think you'd sense it. It's not a fuck you.
Will you be following Colin?
It's the idea of if I was going to follow. Once I start following comics, of course I'll follow Colin. But it's because he makes Colin makes me laugh. I didn't look at it like it was a fuck you. I believe me. I don't think anybody.
Please.
What? No, I don't. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm not that good at being passive aggressive.
We go back a long way.
Yes.
You're telling me that's not the most passive aggressive move ever.
No, it's not.
I don't know what to say.
Because a passive aggressive
was just a random thing. Oh, jeez, I just decided to make a clean break.
When you were in,
I admit it was a passive aggressive angry act.
It didn't feel angry. I was just like, I unfollowed. I'm telling you, I unfollowed everybody. But why are you not hearing what I'm telling you? When I'm telling you that
it sounds like bullshit.
But that's bullshit? Recognizing that everybody comes to the same conclusion that I'm the fucking comment. How is that bullshit? You can't be more honest than to say that. It would be bullshit if I was blaming everybody else, but I'm not. I'm not blaming everybody else. Here we are having a pseudo discussion / argument, which is not really that much of an argument, and I'm not blaming you. I'm not. If it was just Colin or just, I would blame, but it wasn't.
Who else was it?
I'm not even going to say. And I didn't want to have that discussion. That's why I unfollowed everybody. Because I didn't.
How many people was it? At least give me that.
4 or 5, and a couple had reasons, and
Let's
I definitely.
Give it out. Were you at the dinner? Was I there with you at the dinner? At least give me that, Senator.
Well, I don't know why. Colin is refusing to come on this show and debate me. We've asked him. But no, you're wrong about it being a passive-aggressive act. It wasn't. It would have been passive-aggressive if I unfollowed people selectively. Now I'll make a statement. But I didn't think. It's like if you're unfollowing everybody, I'm obviously not going to kill myself. So people just think, he's unfollowing him. I didn't think that was a statement because I'm not following any comics.
Jim, you're nothing to me now. You're not a brother. You're not a friend.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't want to see you at the Comedy Cellar. I don't want to see you in my house.
You know how happy I am that you tripped on Comedy Cellar?
Oh, man.
I want to know a day in advance.
How big an issue is this, Colin, on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as friendship?
Probably is 10 the highest?
Yeah.
4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's that because, at least from my place, Because I've seen you. We did the benefit together. I saw you last night. And I'm telling you, I don't feel.
But he didn't have this info though.
And now I realize what you were doing.
But you're wrong.
You only got this info yesterday, Colin?
I realize now what he did at the benefit.
What did I do at the benefit?
Beautiful new build, and he said, "You know what? I'll say hello to these cocksuckers."
No.
Because in the name of Patrice, I'll fucking smile and say hello.
That's your paranoia. That's wrong. I'm telling you, that's wrong. Believe me, I would be.
Bigger man. It's in honor of him. I'll say hello. I'll be
No,
nice.
that's not true.
But the day I see them on Twitter is the day I'll fucking put bamboo into my nails. It'll never happen.
No, it's not true. I'm not a good enough actor, as we've all seen, to pull that off. I'm not a good enough actor to hide. When you're in studio, and when I see you at the benefit, and when I see you last, I'm really not good enough to pretend.
Opie and Bill Barr on me.
No, I'm not. I'm not good enough to hide that at all. I'm not.
Your actions are just the opposite. Your actions are like, fuck you.
No, they're not. If I was petty, if I was,
Now you're sitting here all philosophical. You're trying to act like, yes, I realize this.
but I did. But no, what do you think, that I'm fucking that good at being passive aggressive? That me just not following someone on Twitter is the best I can do to be a cunt? Like, come on, dude, I'm not that good at hiding it. You would have felt it in person, or you would have fucking sensed it by something I tweeted or something I said. Come on.
No, you gave me the silent treatment.
I didn't give you the silent treatment.
I sent you a bunch of the usual singers that we used to go back and forth laughing.
First of all,
Dead silent.
First of all,
silence.
I've read 2 zingers from you, and I retweeted one of them.
That's ludicrous. I've sent you at least 10 in the past month.
I haven't read them. I'm telling you, believe me.
Of course you haven't read them. You're not following me. How would you read them?
But I would still read my own @mentions. I just didn't see them.
When you think you'll be back with following some comics?
I don't know.
Ever?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I'm not.
Healing takes time.
Well, it's just, I mean, I know everybody thinks I'm probably being a bitch about it, but it's like, what am I gonna? I didn't make it a big issue.
Carl, comment?
Yeah, all I have to say is, what is Ron Fez's number?
Oh,
It's the same as this one, stupid. Listen to the show once, you know that. The side boob tweet was very funny. Call me a side boob.
Oh, jeez, if I didn't know what was going on, I never would have tweeted that one.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, but I didn't know who I was dealing with. The guy sitting there plotting my fucking death.
Holy shit. I wasn't plotting it. I was just kind of wishing for it. Just hoping to be some sort of an accident.
wow.
All right, guys, have a good morning, I guess.
All right, Carl. Colin was in Crocodile Dundee too, right?
That's true, yes. The idiot that he is, he rewrote the second half of the script.
Did he?
Yeah, to great. You don't know Colin's fucking story about the second half of the script for Crocodile Dundee 2?
I didn't know he wrote.
No, he tried to.
Oh, he tried to. Oh no.
He fucking. I hope he's awake right now, fucking bleary-eyed from not sleeping and dipping his stupid fucking his muffin in tea. Hey, I hope he's awake to call. I don't want to tell his story. It's one of my favorite stories.
Is it a real story?
Oh, it's 100% real.
Because you never know what the...
It's 100%
I
real.
got to hear this.
Yeah.
What part did Colin
Thank you, Robert.
have in Crocodile Dundee 2?
He had like a little part.
Yeah.
He was, let's be honest, probably wasn't a big one.
Oh,
and he just had some ideas on what the second half of the script should be.
He actually approached somebody as a guy with a relatively small part on a movie and approached someone with what he thinks should happen in the second half.
Yeah.
He is a madman.
But Crocodile Dundee 2 didn't do well, right?
I think it did all right.
It did all right?
Okay, it would have done worse if his ideas had gotten out.
We're calling him right now. We'll see if he's up.
Wow.
Or maybe after the break. I don't know. Whenever he wakes up.
His tweets about the show Girls and his interaction with Lena Dunham, whatever her name is, fucking hilarious. Just fucking hilarious. About what a great actor he is and how everyone tells him how fantastic he is.
And if I would have known that you looked this good, like, wow, I would have put a romantic scene in both.
Yeah. It's so fucking funny. He's the greatest tweeter ever.
He really is. Wish I followed him.
Oh, Jimmy.
He's not answering. Yeah,
He
we
fucking
hung up.
Sleepy. Okay.
That's right.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
He wrote himself into the second half of the movie as like the guy who shows Dundee around New York, and he presented it to like the director or the producers.
What a set of balls.
What an absolute asshole!
Yes.
He gave it to the.
I got to hear the story from his mouth.
God.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm okay. I just took a hot one last night. Good gig down here.
Where are you? Oh, you're in Atlanta. That's right.
Hotlanta.
I haven't got to Atlanta yet. I was in D.C.
Ah.
You bombed.
Oh.
What happened?
What gig was it?
I just think
What happened? They had ears.
they weren't expecting that type of rhetoric,
Oh, Colin.
that type of inflammatory rhetoric, as we say nowadays.
I would think some of your views would be very welcome down there.
I would think the world would be shockproof at this point, but apparently not.
Oh.
So were you in a comedy club, or was it a private gig?
It was like a little private event.
And how,
It wasn't that bad, but it was,
we're talking about Crocodile Dundee 2 and the bad gang scene in that, and how.
Oh, yeah.
And I relayed the fact that you felt you deserved a bigger part.
Yeah, what you did not actually approach anyone that had anything to do with this film and try to get a rewrite going, did you?
Well, no, I didn't try to get a rewrite. I rewrote, and my girlfriend typed up
Oh,
the entire rewrite of the second half of Crocodile Dundee 2. Me with the one line, the tuxedo onlooker. I didn't even have a name. Onlooker. I rewrote it. Charles Dutton, who I didn't know any of them. I just read the script, and I was like, this is not a New York script. Meanwhile, I had done comedy for like 5 months. I'm like, I'm my open micer. I rewrote the whole script, handed it in. Charles Dutton was out, and guess who was leading Paul Hogan around New York?
Colin Quinn.
That's correct.
The tuxedo onlooker.
You wrote yourself into the movie more? You wrote a bigger part for yourself?
Not more as the co-star.
and submitted it?
Yeah.
That's great.
What a set of fucking balls. What kind of reaction did you get?
Just a deluded arrogance. I guess I was lucky. Like, they were Australians. They were just like, yeah, I just kind of ignored it and stuff. The director, I go, did you get I actually asked her afterwards, did you get the rewrite and everything?
Oh. Oh, how douchey.
Don't you wish you still had a copy of that?
I wish I had I do. I wish I had a copy of that script.
Oh,
God. I wish I could have really had the guy on tape when somebody told him.
Were you imagining what it would be like when they go like, oh, this is great, let's get him in for a meeting?
Yeah, no, literally, it's not like I looked like even a normal douche would look afterwards, like when he was on the set, would have looked away from the director like, oh, God,
right, embarrassed.
I literally looked him in the eyes like, what happened?
Oh, were you fucking naive?
What an ass.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Oh, that's so fucking douchey.
Real jerk.
Man.
A true jerk on the set.
Yeah.
The guys that come up to me and go, hey, man, it's like I was that douche times 10.
Yeah. Yeah, how would you like if some guy came up to you and told you how you should do your act and
yeah,
that's
came up with a stupid script.
right, that's who you
My
were.
girlfriend was probably looking at me like, what an asshole. I can't believe I'm dating this idiot.
Probably thought that beforehand.
What? How long did it take you to rewrite it?
I don't know, probably like about a few days or something.
Did you write action scenes in?
I think it was mostly just. It was actually, because remember, it took place in like Queens, Long Island. So I put it in Brooklyn. I think I gave myself like a few monologues.
Monologues.
They really happened, but they weren't even that exciting in my life. So I could tell Paul Hogan, just be like, hey man, like this is authentic.
This is real Brooklyn.
Real New York.
Yeah. You're going to love this. Oh, Jesus. How fucking embarrassing.
That's terrible.
Years later, I'm cringing.
And I guess what, years later, I'm barely cringing. That's it. Well, the movie wasn't that good anyway. So. How about the fact that they'd written already like the top hit of like 2 years before, and I'm still rewriting the second part. Part one was a try and just, and I'm parading. If you could have seen me walk around that set, you would have thought I was the lead.
Really?
I was so like confident. I was just so like had no idea about like, you know, because I was doing stand up in New York. I was like, hey, you know, I'm like a big shot.
You hadn't been beaten down yet.
No, and it was also the '80s. So when you said I'm a stand up comic, everybody would go, what? You're a what?
Oh right, yeah.
Like later, people are like, oh, my cousin does it, you know.
Holy shit! Well, Carl, that's quite a story there. I actually felt a little bad for you. Just imagining.
I didn't feel bad for him. He's fucking stupid.
Oh,
that was a
Chipper.
great fucking movie.
Oh, Chipper. Kind of wasn't.
Chip has gotten very vile and profane lately.
But yeah, something's going on.
I'm letting my freak flag fly. Just gotta be myself.
I think it's happened to his mother at the same age.
My mother said, Chipper, let your star shine bright. A delightful woman.
No, she wasn't. All right, Carl.
No, she wasn't.
Have fun
Bye,
at the punchline.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Bye.
Colin Quinn. That's funny, man.
Oh my God, what a set of balls! How embarrassing! And then being on the set after, like that the guys probably talked about, like you know what this fucking idiot did? Do you know what this fucking dumb extra did? And then they read it. I'm sure they read it to each other. Look at this line. He's got himself saying this. And then he comes in the next day like, hey, guys, so how did it go?
He's got to have a copy of that
Did
somewhere.
you read it?
He's got to have that in a file somewhere.
It wasn't in the digital age and the paper they used back then.
No, you know why? Well, it was probably
decomposes.
typed up. It wasn't on a computer. He just typed it up, and he probably handed it in and lost
That
it
was
on
it.
top of
He didn't- Oh, wow. Maybe someone has it out there.
I'd pay $500 for that.
Easily.
Fucking writes Charles Dutton out of the show, out of the movie, to write himself in. That's brilliant.
Smart.
Yeah, it is. Colin Quinn is here in studio.
Good morning, guys.
Hi, Carl.
Hi.
Look at that mic is like all limp in
why don't we
front of
fix
you.
Why fix the mic?
Why help Colin?
Exactly.
And then you could pull it closer to
can
his
sit closer to the
face
table,
instead of. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
you're sitting back in the middle of the room.
What are you doing, Carl? I hear you're hitting up Rachel Ray after this.
Yeah, I got to head over to Rachel Ray after this and do some promos and
Promoting
stuff.
the new
Constitutional.
the new. Yes. Now you've got a whole new
Finally up.
Gig going for yourself.
Yeah.
And what's this one based
This one's
on?
the one that, based on what you saw, Anthony, early on.
I did. I saw
Anthony
it over there.
came
Long Island
early,
City.
almost a year ago.
Yeah, wow, that was that
show.
long ago.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Took you that long to put a Constitution show together? I would have had this together 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, right. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was very funny. And that was early on.
You'll like it now.
Yeah. Where can I see this, Carl?
Oh, the Barrow Street Theater.
Yeah.
Theater.
Yes.
They spelled it wrong. They spelled it TRE, Barrow Street Theater with TRE at the end, .com.
Oh,
if you
No, I
want to
think
check
you
it.
spell it both ways.
Oh, all right.
Maybe that's like the English spelling or something.
Theatre.
Yeah.
It's only a block around from the corner from the cellar. I'm going head to head with the cellar. I told you that
man.
the other night, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. Taking down the cellar.
Yep.
It's been empty every night. I performed to 2 people, and they were both waitresses. I'm like, where is everybody? I'm like, you know what's going on around the corner, don't you?
Yeah. Carl.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do with
Colin's
this?
there.
You're doing 5 weeks of previews at the Barrow Street Theater. Then where do you go after that? Are you going abroad with it?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No.
On the road?
I don't know yet. It's really all kind of happened very suddenly. It's been a whirlwind.
Are we getting Are we getting another multimedia experience?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. It's in preview, so it's kind of, yeah.
You don't know much about this, Carl.
No, I don't. Well, I didn't expect these kinds of questions. You guys are really,
we are
you
really
guys are really zeroing in, and it's starting to annoy me.
we are
I thought
drilling
I'd
you
come
here.
in you trash unconstitutional. You trash the fact that was going on Rachel Ray, and then we move on to trashing other people that we know. I think we hit a couple of hot topics on the news. Do a little veiled racist trashing.
Veiled?
No, exactly. What the hell am I talking about?
I hate how veiled racism sounds. It's phony. I like being authentic.
I like saying the word veiled.
Yes, that is true. Yeah. No, of course. We're very happy for you, Colin. And
how come no Wednesday shows? Now we'll get to it.
Jesus Christ.
No Wednesday.
Is that like the theater day off or something?
No, that's what you do too.
I don't know. It's actually not a bad question. That's what's so annoying about it.
You're supposed to do matinees on Wednesday. That's
right.
No, not in the village. I'm doing matinees on the weekend if you'd like to stop by.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, it's convenient. You're in the village. You're out having a nice afternoon with the family, walking around, doing a little shopping. You're like, oh, let's catch a show before we head back to the PATH train.
Yeah. Is that like, that just takes up your whole life for the entire length of when you do this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's all encompassing.
Yes, it is.
No time for yourself.
There's no me time. You're right about
that. No you
that.
time.
And guess what? I don't want it right now anyway with this weather we've been having.
Oh, let's talk about the
really
weather. What a great segue. And I tell you, this is what
it's supposed to be April showers, not May showers.
Right.
Yeah, it's like God pissing on you, right, Carl?
Right. Oh, well. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Fuck. Chipper.
I don't like these late to arrive springs and summers. It makes the summer go by too fast.
Oh, no, he's serious. That's what's scary.
By the time...
Shut up, Anthony.
By the time it gets nice, it's already almost September. And somehow the weather knows when Labor Day is, because right after that, the temperature plummets.
He's got a point.
I do have a point. But boy, when the pool is open, it's hot out, you're out this summer, oh, it could be a little difficult.
Yeah, you'll have iced tea. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, hey, this is great iced tea.
You think Jim's going to display his new beach body at your pool?
I hope so.
I've been over there every weekend just standing there looking at the tarp on top of it with no shirt on.
Jim's going to get all inked up before the thing.
Yes.
He's got like 6 tattoos. Hi, girls.
Oh, Jim, have you ever thought of that? Maybe?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I want to get Zappa Lives.
Holy shit.
That's a good one.
Have you ever thought of
Yosemite Sam on your ankle.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Doesn't that mean gay?
No, what? Yosemite Sam on your ankle?
I don't know.
I have no tattoo.
No tats.
No inclination.
You haven't even thought about
what
if your body gets in a fucking nice shape?
I mean, what if? When it does.
Well,
when it does.
Yeah.
When I'm totally buff, I will
I
not
can't
be
wait to have Jimmy over in the jacuzzi, though. It's always a fun evening.
Yeah.
When Jimmy comes over and hops in the jacuzzi and then yells at me because it's not warm enough for him.
Oh, the temperature of the jacuzzi fluctuates.
A lukewarm jacuzzi is better. You're better off in a fire hydrant.
It is terrible.
If you're gonna do it, Anthony.
It's upsetting.
I know.
Anthony's
I finally figured it all out.
I can't believe you didn't have a jacuzzi. That's such a Long Island move to get that jacuzzi. You know, when I was 19,
Yes.
my friend hooked me up with this girl. She had a TR7. She was very, very pretty. And she had a TR7. You know, I didn't even have a car. I was like, oh, my God. She was like she was rich. She lived in Lloyd Harbor.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Nice. Nobody even knows where that is in Long Island.
Billy Joel lived there.
Ah, exactly.
Everyone knows that.
And we actually fooled around in her family's jacuzzi.
Wow.
And then I was a drunken idiot. Like I just abused her afterwards and walked her. You know, just
it's like an '80s party movie.
Her like And then I saw my friend like I just was like, hey, get out of here. Meanwhile, she was like the best thing that could have happened in my life. And then my friend, I just go up to him, I go, hey, man. And the next time I saw him, I'm like, sorry. And he just walked away and would never talk to me again as long as I lived.
He never spoke to you?
Just because, not even out of feelings for the girl, just out of how could you blow the most amazing shot I gave you?
You fucked it up. Yeah.
Was she pretty?
Oh, really pretty.
You fuck her?
Whoa. It was the 80s, of course. That's what people did.
Yeah,
it wasn't like that then, Jimmy.
You banged her in the jacuzzi or no?
No, I would never do that. That's grotesque.
I couldn't.
I wouldn't.
I don't like jacuzzi water on my dick.
Who wants any water on their cock?
I can't keep a fucking rod in the pool.
You got to get out of. You got to kind of hang out. It's good if they're bent over the edge of the jacuzzi.
Oh, geez, this conversation's getting crazy.
Yeah,
it's getting a little blue.
Yeah, this is what we call Morning Edge. Yeah, we're changing the name of the show to the Morning Edge.
It really is.
Yeah, we're bringing it edgy.
Pools are not really too conducive to sex.
No.
Like, it sounds like a good idea. It plays well in movies, but truth of the matter is, the lubricant gets all fucked up. Pool
you
water.
put lubricant in the pool? I'm not coming to the jacuzzi.
No, I'm talking about natural lubricant. Natural lubricant.
Yeah. You know how it is when it gets all sloppy down there.
Oh, boy.
But this won't be like this on Rachel Ray.
Oh, you better believe it.
Oh, we want to talk about that. Well, she decided the next morning she got up early and she wound up getting like everybody some egg sandwiches from
Nice.
the deli
Nice girl.
and brought it back. And she was like, "Well, I got to go, but here you go. Thanks, God." We just took them all and like threw them around the hotel room, smashed them on the wall, laughed that it's stuck on the wall and stuff. Because like, why would I eat that fucking whore's sandwich? Fuck her. And it's like, and everybody, yeah. Meanwhile, you just. What a bunch of assholes.
Right. You hungry?
Of course you're hungry, but you're not going to eat some slut's fucking egg. Would she rub it on a fucking pussy? You know, this is fucking, you don't do that. You're just such an asshole
Did you
at
ever
that
see her
age.
again?
No.
Did you ever see her again?
Yeah.
I don't think that.
And that girl is my wife.
We ran into a year later. Yes, how was that sandwich?
Yes.
Because I'd like to apologize to you.
Yes,
What happened to the egg whore?
threw him
from
around
the
like an
motel?
egg sandwich slut.
The general double standard in our sexual society. You should know, Jimmy, you're the king of Cleveland.
Yes.
Cleveland does adore me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked going to Cleveland for the gigs.
Yeah.
The city itself leaves a little.
And the women. I do like the women in Cleveland.
Oh, lovely.
They're good girls. Boston girls, too. Philly girls can fucking go jump in the lake.
In your opinion. huh?
Yeah, they really can.
Yeah.
Fucking beat it. Fucking lead me on and give me
Why?
nothing. Oh, they're the worst cock teasers alive.
Jim, I almost feel like you're taking one example isolated over the past 15 years, and she represents all Philly girls.
I have about 1,600 names I can give you. Of fucking.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on over there?
What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? You want some
Crying out
water?
loud. Jim wants a blowjob.
Yeah, you want some water?
Blowed you.
You want a blowjob? I ain't
I'm
giving
not
you one.
freaking blowing you.
Oh, they're all full of shit. Anywhere from Philly to D.C., they're just fucking phony.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Never
make me
gotten anything
sick.
good in like
Nothing.
DC or anything?
Promises, and bullshit.
This is like the monologue and the internal monologue of one of those serial killer truckers. Anywhere from Philly to D.C. and the cops start to notice the geographical profiling. They're like, hey, right off 95
Look at
between
that.
Philly and D.C. there's been 5 murders.
Yeah,
They've
exactly.
nicknamed it the
Promises,
Death Strip.
promises.
Yeah, with their tongues cut out, so they can never make another false promise.
Oh, promises.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Jimmy's,
worst.
strawberries and
Oh, my God.
he eats like he's in fucking Rome.
Right.
He needs like, you know,
He's like one of those baby king, you know, like the third, like the baby king of Nero or something.
yeah, he's very healthy though. I heard his advice show yesterday. I was
Was he
driving
saying,
home.
guys, without diet, it's all BS.
That's exactly what he did say.
So annoying.
Someone was calling saying that they do exercise and whatnot, but they're not losing as much weight as they wanted to. And Jimmy said it's not about the exercise; it's about the diet.
That's most of it.
Yeah, it's
That
most of
really
it.
that's a breakthrough thought anyway, but
It really is.
Well, you know, Carl, I didn't have to be original. I just had to give this young man some advice. He said to me, I want to know how you do it. How do you do it, Rube?
you know, Jerry, a lot of people say, well, you're living proof that you're human. In fact, more so.
More so. You know, well, you know, you're famous. I guess you just got to, you know, deal with it. I just love that.
That's okay, because I'm maybe twice as famous as you. I'm
Simulated
worried
summer.
about all the other shit. You worried about this? What about pesticides?
I'm pouring water on my strawberries.
Poured his water all over your strawberries.
Only because I knew if I reached for your coffee, which I wanted to do, and smashed it, you would have caught me too early.
Yes.
I had to go with what was available to my hands. Now Jim's moving his items away from me. Well, I told you, this creep started it. Many years ago, I was trying to have a lovely cup of tea at the Comedy Cellar, as I like to have, and so I go upstairs and I was like, they gave me mint
purple,
tea
oh my God,
instead of
65.
regular tea. You know, I don't like mint tea. Turns out to be they gave me regular tea. It was not the staff's fault. I want to emphasize that.
Oh, no.
This asshole was chewing gum and stuck his gum in my fucking tea. I was drinking his goddamn gum, his gum juice.
Holy shit. You thought it was mint tea.
I was like, oh, mint tea, I don't like this.
Minty,
He's sitting there
fresh.
smirking at the table. So ever since then, anytime he's at the table.
I got you twice.
Yeah,
And
it
that
was
was 10 years ago.
Yeah, and ever since then, literally, if he's at the table, even all these years later, you think somebody was mature adults, I carry my tea, any beverage I have, I carry them down with me.
Well, you
I gotta go
should,
pee or
yes.
whatever.
He's going to fucking pervert it in some fashion. Wow. Were you grossed out with the thought? You know.
No, it's just one of those things. It was just infuriating.
It's in his mouth, and, you know.
No, Anthony, you know what it
bad.
is? You like certain comforts. That's all I'm saying.
That's all you're saying. What can we look forward to in your
Well, you're the only one that really
unconstitutional-
understands what I'm trying to achieve.
I love it.
Oh, I know what you're trying to achieve.
I love
No, you don't,
it.
Jim.
Maybe you meant me.
What's that?
Maybe you meant that I'm the only one who understands.
No, I meant Anthony's the only
Of
one.
course.
What do you think he's trying to achieve? Let's do a test.
What is he trying to achieve?
Trying to achieve.
He is trying to rid the world of this ignorance and revisionist history that is going on, and using humor to get these points across instead of the doldrums of C-SPAN.
Thanks.
Of course.
What do you think, Jim?
Very
Trying
interesting.
to do some fucking fun jokes.
Voss is the one that broke it open in many ways for Norton and the rest of the Jersey hacks to actually work in New York. So
Jersey hacks.
in that sense,
That's
you
a
have to
kind
give
of
him credit.
compliment.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bringing the Jersey hacks.
Yeah, I think Voss got there first. We went around the same time, though.
Yeah.
No, I remember it very vividly. It was Voss. No, you care about the second.
I like the second, but
Why do you care about the first?
well, that's what I do. It's kind
But
of
I'm
my
saying
job.
who's trotting on the First Amendment?
There are a lot of things that trot on my First Amendment rights, especially political correctness, more so than anything.
infuriating.
To
You gotta
not
come see
have
the
the
show again.
ability.
I
will
discuss it.
absolutely. To not have the ability to address especially racial issues in this country without having the scarlet R put on your chest is a fucking embarrassment.
I'm tired of black people being called racist for addressing white issues. I agree with you.
Unbelievable.
It really is infuriating. I would really like to have more of a freedom to say things and have an open dialogue, because nothing gets accomplished unless you can really hash it out like that. But they're so afraid to just have an open discussion about race in this country.
Well, let's actually address very deeply in the show.
Good. I got
It's
to
almost
see
like you're quoting the show in many ways.
Wow.
Do you address the fact too with the?
I was actually going to use Scarlet R. I have it written down, but now I'm
Scarlet
afraid because
R.
he already
not?
Call.
because I feel like
the scarlet letter.
Don't even feel.
Instead of an A, it's an R.
Don't
you say.
even feel that way. You take it.
Yeah,
I'd be,
Hester
Oh, somebody's doing a little reading on the old Stairmaster.
Now, do you mention the fact that in the Constitution, everybody complains like when you mention the guns,
Right.
and you say something about when the Constitution was drafted, they didn't have fucking AR-15s or whatever it is they have. It was a different time,
Well, I certainly don't want to mention that because that would be,
and they say, well, different time. They still meant the same thing. But if you say, how can you listen to people who wrote the Constitution because they had slaves and they're talking about freedom, these same people will go, it was a different time. You have to allow that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I see it as there are certain things that you have to look at when they were keeping rights from people. That is what is considered wrong. When they're respecting rights, because rights aren't given, they're there. They're your God-given rights. And when they're respecting those rights, that's a good thing. So with the Second Amendment, they're respecting your right to bear arms. As of being slave owners, they are taking away someone's rights. So you can make that distinction, Jim. They're not the same thing that you're really talking
But
about.
it's the overall point and the view of how we say that was the times.
Well, so we throw the entire document away because they were slave owners? Is that smart?
I need a strawberry.
He's got a very constitutional
Yes.
mustache made out of a napkin, Carl. You're
what I
looking
wear at the
very,
show.
very,
I come on.
very constitutional.
The Constitution. Yeah, but this little whatever this was here is exactly why the show now it's more important now than
Ever. If you see
And
one
when I
show
say now,
this year,
I only mean 5 weeks.
right,
Because despite Jim's plans for me to tour all over the goddamn country,
right, he has you
I'm
everywhere.
sick of this thing. I've been doing it a year. Great, 5 weeks, and I want to fucking sing it, make some goddamn money, get the fuck out.
Well, I want to go see it.
And I have to
That's the
I have to
attitude.
make one more comment about that because a lot of people do bring up it was muskets back then. They would never, have it with assault rifles and whatnot. Do you think when they wrote the Second Amendment and said you have the right to bear arms, that they weren't talking about the absolute top of the line weaponry of their day? The musket? They didn't say, well, you have the right to bear this. It's not as good as our amazing assault musket. But so as time went on,
you got better weaponry. And during the course of their own lives, they saw weaponry advance leaps and bounds. You thought they thought that it was just going to stop right there? They knew it was going to advance.
Firstly, I don't think they saw the degeneration, the way society would degenerate into school shootings. I don't believe they saw that
From
coming.
what they've seen all over the globe.
But regardless of what they thought at that point, this is where we are now.
Right.
And we have to look at things and how they're affecting us now. And the point I'm making is simply people are, and this is all of us, are selective when they look at something like, well, that was the times. Like, we say that at certain times when it suits the argument, but to say that that was the times when they wrote about muskets, it's like, well, they meant it to continue. Well, then...
Given that that's what the Times was, so he can move along.
Well, that's what the Times...
that's all he wants.
That really is all I want, is
that's
that
all
one
he
point.
All
wants.
he wants you to do is go, hey, you know what, that's an interesting point. And
Jim,
we fucking move along.
what an interesting point, and I got to agree with you on that one.
This is about states' rights versus federal rights.
Thank you, yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
And the show covers it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good.
I'm sitting here going, guys, just come to see the show. Then you can really make your arguments.
Yes. And you'll be informed.
Oh, you'll be totally informed.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a break, and we got, of course...
Is Martha here or no?
Is Martha here
we're
yet?
still waiting, okay.
Well, we got Alan Hunter and Martha Quinn will be joining us.
Wait,
Carl,
excuse
the
me,
old,
we have to take a break?
Yeah, yes.
Is Jim intimately acquainted with Martha Quinn? Is Martha here?
No, I just
Is
looked out the
Martha
window and
here?
saw-
Stop. You don't know. I call her Miss Quinn.
Martha.
What's she doing?
Oh, man. A deuce?
She's taking a long one? It's kind of hot, actually.
Yeah.
We don't have to-
Wow. No, we'll do that.
Wait, now let me ask you a question, because this is a big question for me, and it caused a lot of contention last time. Where the fuck do you guys expect me to sit when all these other people are
Right
coming
where
in?
you are.
I'm leaving.
No!
Stay where you are.
Don't leave. Stay there.
Every time I try to move to the other thing, and that caused a lot of problems last week. You guys were here with Opie, Bill Burr, and Mark Cuban.
So don't move. You don't
move.
I don't want to be rude to the new guest.
No, I want you to stay right there. I want you to stay right there. They can sit over there.
That's why
Fine.
I like Colin right
This whole,
there.
thing has this whole thing has a synergy to it.
Yes, you know these lovely lads and ladies
Sure I
from
do.
MTV.
Yeah.
You have a common background
Some
here.
real knee slappers to tell.
Yeah. It's I was just saying to Martha and Alan in the hallway, the way it's written is really great because it's like it's like whatever subject they're covering, you have four different, you have Alan, Mark, then you have Nina, then Martha, and all four of them talking about the same thing. But it's done in such quick blurbs and in their own words. It's really interesting. You know?
Yeah.
It's for the New York Times book review, jerk off.
What's that?
Nothing. I didn't like the way you were like, it's interesting. It's really great the way it's written.
Well, Colin,
He says, I really like the style of the fonts.
yeah, as an author, I felt qualified to comment on the way something was written. And I do think it was very well done because it's tough to pull this off, as I've said on many occasions.
But you said something key, Al, when you said, okay, I'm getting paid. Like at MTV, it was the greatest job in the world. You're like, I can't believe they're paying me. And then when you hit the real world and you start to get subsequent jobs, you go, oh, okay, I'm getting paid.
I'm getting paid. Yeah.
And better, getting paid better.
Oh,
too.
yeah, MTV's the cheapest place ever.
Oh,
But it's
man.
the
You know what I
greatest
made on
place
Remote
ever.
Control? Not that I was the lead, but I was the other guy. $100 a show.
Wow.
Cheapest.
You got $100 a show.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
Colin, they made up for it for literally being the center of the universe for
Yes,
a
they
period
did.
of time.
And
So
there is
that's what I mean.
there is equity in enjoying where you are.
Yeah.
There's a certain
Especially
amount
when
of-
you're young and
Right,
This is why Martha's so
Great.
good because she's putting a very positive, happy spin on it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
genuinely bitter, and you want to burn the
He's
building down.
not.
And she's like, you know what? There was a lot of laughs to be had, guys.
Hey,
what
we
about
had
the
some
fact-
fun.
What
Yeah.
about the fact that Anthony, who we think of as this man on a constant tirade, goes, there is equity in being happy where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the most civilized
How would
thing I've
you
ever heard
know?
out of a psychotic mouth.
Biting the hand that feeds him every day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's equity in being happy where you are. I think he's in love with Martha, and he's just flirting with her.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
This is not Anthony. We don't know who this person who showed up right now is. I've never met him.
Oh, you people. No,
We're going to say some affirmations in a minute.
Yeah.
Where they invited me back, which was great. It's like having your ex-boyfriend
Yeah.
go, hey, you know what, baby? I do want you back. And that
We
felt
could,
really good.
yeah.
But that time around,
And it
I
was
knew,
for the money
okay,
the second
the
time.
sun is is temporary. The first time around, I thought I would be there forever.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
second time around, I was like, yeah, we'll see how long.
I'll milk
How
this
long
as
was
long
this?
as we can.
But
Yeah.
that's how I met Ken and Colin and the whole
And
remote control.
who knew
Steve
when we were doing?
Treakus.
Who knew when we were doing that show? That Iron Maiden shirt reminds me. There's a lonely boy under a house in New Jersey with a Dokken T-shirt playing Monster Rain.
Little Jimmy.
Yes.
Jimmy was the prototypical MTV watcher, I bet.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
bring.
no, hold on.
What?
Oh, wait.
Huh?
Well, we got Colin on the hotline.
Oh, let's go to call.
Yeah, because, I want to hear your story. But
Oh, of course.
Yes. Colin Quinn, how are you, sir?
You've been hearing his stories for 15 years. So you really want to hear his story again?
I'll tell you why, Colin. You're absolutely right. But we're having a weird, slow news day, and these are the days where we pull shit out that we never want to talk about just to fill airtime. So I'm starting to think what Ant's about to say could be pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
It's also, I knew you guys having a slow news day. You know why? Because you guys put me right on the air instead of bumping me for Paul Anka like you motherfuckers get left.
Oh,
We
well,
didn't know what to
Paul
do
Anka.
that day.
Paul?
I do apologize.
Paul fucking Anka.
Yeah, he wrote My Way.
You guys said it like Scorsese and De Niro in the studio.
It's Paul Anka, though.
Call back later. Click. I was like, holy.
We were kind of scared to meet Paul Anka because, we've all heard the tapes. But he turned out to be a really nice guy.
I wasn't in that day. I know I missed him.
Yeah.
Hey, if he was drinking coffee, he'd be Paul Thanka.
Get it?
That didn't sound like Norton. It sounded like shit.
I sure am looking forward to seeing your show.
Yeah, we're going tomorrow night, right?
You are? I love it.
Yeah.
How about, is that little stupid blueberry coming with you?
No, I will. First of all, the way I eat blueberries is perfectly acceptable. There's nothing wrong with
An
it.
aardvark when he eats blueberries.
I do not look like an aardvark when I eat blueberries. I look like a sweet boy behaving in a healthy fashion.
Anyway, Keith Robinson is doing a mild version of that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They don't like RSVP. They don't like that kind of language.
No.
I think they also confuse it with SPQR for some reason.
I don't think over the years, I don't think they like any type of, initials.
Yeah, the only thing they really like is sticking it to white women. That's what my mother said. She said, Chip, and they ram it deep.
Wow.
So
Jesus.
she actually, she went from kind of trying to keep the delusion alive to her friends.
They are her friends. She heard that from her lady friend.
Oh, okay. That was weird.
Yeah, now it's just blatant.
Yeah. My mother's ankles get chafed.
Jesus.
No, but I still wish I had that magic assistant.
Why don't you just get someone who can fucking go through all the stuff?
No, because it would have to be somebody who's got no. It would have to be like a female Chip, only smart.
Yeah.
Just like a mousy female Chip.
Mousy.
Nothing better than a mousy girl.
Hey, they get things done, though.
Yeah.
They do.
And they don't fucking say anything if you try to stick it in. They just take it.
Ah.
Maybe an ex-Starbucks worker.
Oh, Carl, do you need this here? Should I put it in the foil and put it away? Carl, this is really funny, but you should tighten up the ending a little bit. Oh, I can see Patty giving Colin advice on his show.
Really good advice, too.
Oh, yeah. This is good. Are you going to have a blue or a green light on you when you say it?
Yeah. Your point is really being lost here. I don't know what you're trying to say.
What a frump.
Yeah, but you know what? He's working.
Oh, wow. See what Jimmy did?
See,
Yeah.
Colin.
Yeah, sometimes the aardvark gets off a good one.
I wish somebody would smash a face at your blueberries right now.
Oh, it doesn't even have any.
I don't
right
have it.
now. Damn
I'm
it.
cutting down on the strawberry.
Yeah.
Sam came back like fucking Maximus in Gladiator.
Yeah, Sam's.
Like Billy Batson.
Yes.
Yeah, Sam was like the fucking. The guy in fucking Schindler's List that was shooting everybody, right, Carl?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a weird.
Oh, God.
Shooting up Syracuse.
Chip ruins everything.
Yeah, Chip ruins it all. No, Lord and Michelle just defended Jimmy. Jimmy does not look like an aardvark when he eats blueberries. They sent me more great Blueberry tweets after Norton. It was so funny, right, Jim? How many were those great?
Yeah, they fucking really, they couldn't stop talking about it. I didn't care for all of them. No. But I should be defended. My blueberry eating is perfectly acceptable.
It's hack, though. It's like, oh, blueberries are antioxidants. Ugh, shut up. People knew that like 6 years ago.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a performance artist. I'll go with the old farts are funny hack.
All right, guys.
All right. See you later. All right, buddy.
See you guys tomorrow. Under the footlights.
Yeah, fuck, I won't be there.
Oh, God.
I should fucking go heckle him.
No.
I'll just yell shit out.
You probably shouldn't.
Yeah, who are you, Ben Franklin or something?
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Oh, my God.
Look at this.
Stop the presses.
Oh, he brought some gifts.
I brought from Magnolia Bakery.
Colin.
Did you really?
Well, I don't know.
Very nice, Colin Quinn.
Colin's a gentleman.
Yeah, that's just like my Paul Anka gift.
What?
Can you believe that?
Yup.
You believe
We
Paul
never
Anka?
discussed the Paul Anka situation, did we?
No.
Not really.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Colin's got an issue.
I forgot.
That's any of my Magnolia Bakery gifts.
Magnolia
It's
Bakery.
lies
what they say.
The Paul Anka thing with Colin Quinn gets way worse because now I got a gift from the man.
Unbelievable.
Colin Quinn, for the people that don't know, was on hold, and I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we would take Colin's call every single fucking time. Me and Jim Norton panicked that day, and we wanted everything perfect for the Paul Anka interview because we heard the tapes.
Of course, he gets like maniacal.
We thought, we could be in a world of hurt if things weren't, working out quite right.
Yes.
So we blew off Colin Quinn,
Yeah.
and he has never let it go. By the way.
Well,
It was only a couple of months ago, for Christ's sake. Second of all, I like the fact you guys have MMA guys in here every day. You bust their chops, but Paul Anka, we didn't want it. We and Jim were panicking.
he's a fucking.
Paul Anka, who gives a damn?
Paul Anka's a legend.
Shut up. You know what? I don't want to be corny. This feels right in a way that Jim here in the third seat never did.
Yeah. What a great way to start the morning. I really loved it and look forward to the next time. With much respect.
They love
Paul Anka.
respect.
Handwritten note, by the way.
Yeah. You don't see those anymore. No assistant.
Huh?
No, that's Paul
This
Anka.
is old school.
That's an autographed card.
Yeah.
Of course he enjoyed the morning because I was sitting there on hold. And then they go to me. Sorry, I thought it was late. Honestly, I thought Lady Gaga was in.
Oh, really?
No, because they go, look, can you call back? They have to leave me on hold for 8 minutes. Paul Anka's here. I was like, yeah, I guess. Click.
Oh,
I didn't do the click
wow.
part. We panicked, Colin. We did panic.
Wow.
We know it wasn't right, but we did
Show
panic.
has disrespected me so much in the past 3 months. I don't know where to start. Anthony, you weren't here one day. Him and Bill Burr, I was so mad. I can't even explain.
Who was in that day that we panicked? Oh, it was
Because here's
Mark
why.
Cuban.
Mark Cuban comes in, who I knew before that.
I was in that day.
By the way, I thought we worked this out.
I remember that. You were relegated to the couch.
Right.
Yes.
I wasn't relegated. I go, hey, let me go sit at the couch trying to be nice. Little did I realize the psychology. When you put yourself at the couch, people treat you like that.
Yes, you're now the couch person.
Yeah.
Right.
So then these two dummies start trashing me in front of Mark Cuban, when I feel like it should be all of us against whoever the guest is. But I understand you guys have guests.
You're right.
Well, Bill Burr certainly had no business jumping in. And then Mark Cuban, like any human being sensing blood, like a chicken pecking party, starts trying to attack me too. Then I trash stupid Shark Tank. Then he gets, no more than me. Shut up. And but before, what bugs me before that, I knew Mark Cuban. I had met him twice. We got along great. So I figured in the back of my mind, I was like, hey, you know what? If push ever comes to shove, I go for a couple of bill to Mark Cuban. I go on the street for a couple of million. And now that's ruined for life. Because I left. Opie, how'd I leave? We all just looked at each other scowling, and I just left.
Colin was mad, for real.
I was so mad.
I'll admit it. I was in the wrong. And you
Bill
know
Burr,
that.
I'll never speak to again.
Yeah.
Except in the rear naked chokehold. That's what I'm talking. And I have him fiddling up for Bill. Fiddle like a riff on this, Bill.
Alan's fighting his finger.
The one
Very
thing,
angry.
we've been doing this a very long time, but the one thing that we're still a little like shaky about is when guests come in, we do change our persona sometimes.
It's really,
I don't know why we do that.
Horrendous. It's corny.
But we do. Also, we become gentlemen or something.
It's ridiculous. And once again, the stand, it could be Paul Anka, Mark, it doesn't matter who it is. As long as they say, I'm a guest, suddenly all things
That
are thrown
is
away.
true. We ought to fucking.
I mean, we do.
Well,
reassess.
I don't want to ruin this for Guy Fieri. He comes in all happy.
Oh,
He
no,
goes like,
well,
hey.
Fuck that guy.
No, we kill Guy. It's a level of celebrity that we become gentlemen. We do a good job with them, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, man, I'm not acting like me right now.
Yeah, I know.
And the most annoying, it goes without saying, is Norton, who somehow decides his IQ goes up when a guest comes in. And it doesn't. Everybody knows it doesn't. Last week, I was here. Can I quote last week?
Yes,
When I was
please.
here and the MTV people were here. Yeah, Alan Hunter, Martha, they're in the book. First of all, he looks at the book 2 minutes before they come in and then tries to act like he read the whole thing when they come in. Now, first of all, the book is reading it. You know, a lot of these books, that's how he does it. He trashes the other thing that doesn't exist. And I was like, what? A lot of these books, you can't read them. But this book is great. Oh, that's very incisive. Really snuck in the thesaurus for that one. I mean, this book, you can just read the short stories. And shut up. Shut up.
You don't appreciate how he jumped in there and tried to talk the
so
book up.
nosy.
Sugar muffin.
I don't know
The
what
fuck
they
is
are.
a
I don't
sugar
know,
muffin?
but I'm calling Colin that forever now. You're my little sugar muffin.
It's better than that blueberry eating aardvark that comes in
Colin, I gotta tell you,
here.
I think dipping, maybe with a fork and a knife,
Well,
dipping it in.
I think that Jim, now his new culinary attitude is an inspiration to us all. But
It certainly is. Mr. Blueberry and
he
Strawberries.
really isn't. He does look like an aardvark when he eats. He looks like he forages more than eats, really, at this point.
But his self-hatred hasn't gone down one iota, even though he looks at himself in the mirror and sees a new Jim Norton there.
Right.
He just still despises himself.
I don't know. I've always been very cautious about comedians being self-hating. I have a hard time with it sometimes.
But thinking that they are, or
Yes,
knowing
because-
that they are?
Well, I understand there's a certain style of it that we are, but
Yes.
just the fact that you get up and get paid for people to listen to you talk, there's something else there.
There is something else there, but you could also say that that's making up for the part that...
No, I feel like people with really low self-esteem cower in a corner at a party and never say a word. Comedians all get theirs, if you'll notice,
Yeah.
for all the talk.
right?
They go out and get theirs, so, you know what I mean?
Oh, Colin, really mixing it up here today with this.
No kidding.
And this one, I didn't see that coming.
He didn't want anybody to be
terrible.
sympathetic to the main character.
Right.
He didn't want him
So he didn't
relatable.
help.
Or,
And then he finds a girlfriend, and then Jim Norton is in it, and he's at a radio station, because apparently the guy gets into radio at some point. Of course he does. Of course he does.
Why does
It's
he
gotta-
pick Jimmy over us for the radio parts?
Because him
It's the
and
only
Jimmy
part I
sat
could
down
play.
with him.
Oh, you
said,
think
I know
Jimmy-
some people I can get it to, too, by the way, my manager.
You're right. You know, I could get this thing greenlit for you.
Yeah, that's his big ace in the hole when he throws
Yes.
Norton's name out.
That Fox
And the studio
Searchlight.
executives stare blankly.
I know some of the people at Fox Searchlight.
We got the pressure's on because Trace Atkins is coming in here, and Colin's going to be watching us very closely to see if our personalities change.
Colin, he is going to say, wow, these guys are really good friends with Colin Quinn.
I
That's
hope
what
so.
Trace Atkins is going to walk away
I
with.
was just saying I hated when Bill and Opie threw me under the bus when stupid Mark Cuban came in. They ruined my friendship with a billionaire. I was the only one who knew him.
You really were.
Bill Burr's like, Dad, he's still taking over like he was the third mic. It was infuriating. I can't even think about it.
I actually.
All right, let Trace in. I'm going to go sit in the couch, but I want that to change.
No, you sit right where you are.
I don't want them to change my status.
You stay there.
No one puts Colin in a corner.
Why is everyone moving around?
Good Anka.
Man, he was great.
And he's
So
coming back
annoying.
Tuesday because he had so much fun.
Colin didn't like. They thought he was.
I didn't like the fact.
Well, we hung up on. Remember, he was
on the phone. That's right.
No
you were
respect.
trying to get in.
No respect for a guy that's been with us.
No respect.
Yeah. What's that?
Am I Rodney?
That's a man's man. Not like the fucking faggots that are
Trace
in this room.
Atkins, Colin Quinn.
He's a man's man. You can't deny it.
Did we make you proud? We didn't change our personalities too much.
At the beginning,
No.
They got a little fawning.
Everybody
They did get
cowered.
a little fawning.
You fucked it up again, Quinn. Quinn.
We could just talk like Trace all weekend now.
Fucking Trace.
This has been so much more fun, the energy without Jim Norton. I hate this. It's not an attack on Jim. It just, he brings a certain, what do I want to say, toxicity to the place.
Do you think there's a negativity that comes with Jim Norton on the program?
Carl, he's going to fucking unfollow your ass again. Again.
Yeah, the unfollowing scandal is still not resolved, by the way.
I think there's still some bad blood there.
There's a lot of bad blood there. That has to be really
Jimmy Norton
resolved.
unfollowed on Twitter.
Jim Norton.
Did he make a public appearance about it and really like do a press release, or did he just quietly?
From our followers,
It was underhanded.
our mutual followers. He literally
even
unfollowed me
worse.
for a month before I found out.
And then he tried to lump Colin in with a bunch of people that he unfollowed.
Yes.
He goes, no, I was just unfollowing everybody.
And he goes, I'm
This,
not
that."
mad. It was just fuck everybody. I was like,
Yeah,
man, that doesn't sound too mad.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ.
We went late.
He's mentally ill.
So,
Yeah.
mid-September, I'm thinking.
Cool. Colin Quinn, what can we say? Thank you
Guys,
for coming
it was really
in.
fun being the. I consider myself coming on.
Yes.
I'm sort of like what Leno was to Tonight Show before they got rid of Johnny.
Right.
You'll read the post next week. My manager's going to put in Jim Norton ready to retire.
Colin Quinn stepping in.
And Carl, what would you like the
What
people
a
to know?
day. I just like to say Jim Norton's in Florida today. Everything's right with the world. I'm doing my little show up at Barrow Street, Guns Constitutional. That's about it.
Jim Norton's at the Comedy Zone down there, right?
In Jacksonville.
In Jacksonville. So go see Jimmy. We do like Jimmy, even though Colin
sure
coming in here is like,
It's like a breath of fresh air.
it really is.
Colin Quinn in studio.
Oh, my God.
I am Colin Quinn on the Twitter.
Oh!
Hi, guys.
Good morning,
So good.
Colin Quinn.
Good morning, guys.
How are
Good
you?
to see Carl
If I was any
popping.
better, it would be illegal.
Oh, that's a good one.
All day you'll be hearing that.
You're a card.
Now, we got Jenny Hutt on the phone, but I want to get the first plug-in for Carl here. Unconstitutional.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, this is a great one-man show. Great. And it's going to be at the Cherry Lane Theater from July 4th through the 23rd, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay. And how do
Guys,
they
I'm
get
really
tickets?
hitting out of the park, I'll tell you the truth.
I'm going to go and
How do
heckle
you get tickets? Google it, you morons. How else do you get tickets these days?
All right.
I
there
love
you
the fact
go.
you give everybody the link. Google Unconstitutional my name and enjoy a lovely show.
Right?
Google it.
You want to you want to start from the top or go right to the "Are you a racist?" question? Let's go to "Are you a racist?"
It literally sounds like "Are you now or have you ever been?" from
Right.
Or fucking, or like McCarthy. It's like McCarthyism. Are you a communist?
Yes, now it's a
I mean
racist.
what I just said.
I think
use the actual term. They
I think you're talking about fucking. Are you now ever been a homosexual from Full Metal Jacket?
no,
Oh, no, from Clockwork Orange. Sorry, I think you're doing a movie line.
no, it's from that's how they said.
Have you?
Well, I don't remember. That was your high school days. How am I supposed to know? Oh shit, swim ball.
We sit here. It seems to me an informal jury of your peers and your fans and your critics and your business associates are weighing the question,
Associates?
is Paula Deen a racist? So I'll ask it to you bluntly. Are you a racist?
Whoa! Watch out for Matt Lauer.
Yes, Matt. I'm a racist.
You're not in the Panjshir Valley interviewing the head of the Al Qaeda. You're going to get hardcore and in depth. Idiot.
Ah shit.
No, I'm not. By birth, by choice, by osmosis, you don't feel you have racist tendencies.
Oh, what a country! What a country!
Can you believe this?
This is more than TV. It's
It's like
Can you
fucking
believe
white people
this?
scolding each other to deflect attention from themselves.
Oh, it's like Vonnegut.
Don't feel you have racist tendencies.
No. As a child, I was raised in a home.
That accent never good when you're being asked if you're a racist.
Let me tell you one thing. I've been so kind to the Negroes growing up.
I said nigger as a noun, not an adjective.
Exactly. You know, growing up with the little pickaninnies running around the yard, I think it's...
That accent,
By the way,
is very hard to defend.
The other question I'd like to ask is when they do destroy her, whatever, empire, which is ludicrous that she should have an empire, but she has an empire to begin with, how many black employees does she have that are going to be unemployed?
Right.
That's the other question.
Yes.
And how do they feel? They're like, I'd rather have my job and have her have said the N-word during a bank robbery than be unemployed and part of the big solution.
Yeah,
I don't like your impression of her employees. That was you doing her employees. I didn't like.
I was doing kind of the. This guy went to one of those black colleges in Atlanta.
I went to Morehouse or to Howard.
Howard's the go-to.
My impression was pretty ludicrous.
She was robbed at gunpoint. Am I right? Is that what happened?
Yes.
By a black guy.
And she came home and said, "I need a nigger right. We're gonna give me the store, rob my ass." She got that great voice, like 3-pack a day.
Tolerated bad grades. He would tolerate maybe me breaking a curfew.
Well, this is really irrelevant, but
if I ever
How's Matt looking at this point?
out
Is he just
Matt looks like he always looks.
behaved in a way
bewildered
where you
and
think you're better
hostile.
than others, or have been unkind,
He's like a passive
your
aggressive.
butt is going to be mine.
All right, but you raised your right hand.
Yes, I
And you
did.
swore under oath.
And you spoke honestly, which you should never do.
That was the crime.
That was the lesson we all learned.
Don't
That
just lie.
is the lesson.
Yeah, you can't speak
Never
honestly.
be
Yeah,
honest.
ever.
Never be honest about the race, especially because you will be hung.
Right.
Let's hear it.
I'm glad we all learned that, Anthony. But anyway,
You have used a word that is the most offensive word used to describe an African American. Wedding or not. So how does someone use the N-word, whether in anger or in a joke or in private, the most offensive word to African Americans,
except
and
that
not be considered a racist?
when they use it.
They're using it constantly.
The day I used that word, it was a world ago. It was 30 years ago.
Listen to this.
Groveling.
You should have said, Matt, I'm going to hold a gun in your face right now, Matt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I don't want you to call me the B word.
Yeah.
How can you say I'll kill you and not be considered a murderer? Sometimes you just say things in anger, Matt.
And this is the point we're at in society where now you're responsible for something you said 30 years ago.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Most offensive word for African Americans.
30 years ago.
Paula Dean was the teller at the time this whole thing went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, real snitch.
That's a problem.
A shaking gun. Because the man that had the gun to my head, unbeknown to me,
Was a nigger.
my customer at the main office.
But didn't you also
And I
admit,
had
Paul, that
gone-
you used the word on other occasions?
No,
So you have,
No,
other than
here's,
that
wait a
one
minute. Let me just say
This
something.
witch hunt.
He wanted to get past that story.
Right, yes.
So fast.
Because he feels guilty inside because he
he's like,
knows it's all bullshit.
He's like, oh, whoa, let's move on to something else.
'Cause
This
people
is not
might-
part of the narrative.
People
Not
might
part of the
accept
narrative.
that as a reasonable reason to use that word.
Of course they would.
Yes, black guy holding this fucking gun in your face. So, let's get past that to the point where you just said it because, the fucking guy
'Cause
was
it was a
walking down the
Tuesday.
street. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
What a
So
smug
you have,
cunt
other
Matt
than
Lauer
that
is.
one time in the bank, a robbery
Right.
attempt,
Always
you're telling me
hateable.
you have never used the
I have
N-word.
never. I never. They asked me in all of my 66 years on earth, had I ever used it.
What the fuck is wrong with this
Can you
country?
believe this is happening?
Who gives a fuck?
He was
I'm
a
so
customer in
insane.
the office. He
So
was
insane.
later caught.
Holy
And I
shit.
had gone out on a limb for him and gotten him alone, and he was frightened that I was
So
going to
reports
recognize
that
him.
you were asked in that deposition whether you had used the N-word on other occasions and said
He's like, forget the
probably
gunpoint
or of
robbery.
course are
Back to the
inaccurate.
N-word.
Yeah.
Back to
No.
word use.
I answered the question truthfully.
I'm amazed.
So you have never used the N-word.
Oh my God.
It's just not a part of.
This country's finished.
He's an
It's just
adult
not a
saying
part of
the
who we are.
Yeah, what a
N-word.
country's finished.
what a fucking
He's the
dripping,
worst.
sanctimonious
It's a phony country.
phony.
And he, though, you can't even, he's every one of these motherfuckers. He's just one
Yes.
of every one of these fuckers.
The insanity over this. It's
Gives a
ridiculous.
Do you believe they were talking about a
The
word?
only people that should have an opinion on any of this are the mixed race, not Sam types.
The mixed race.
The not Sams, we call them.
Wow.
Wow. The way he was talking, you would think he was questioning her about a murder or some kind of Bernie Madoff embezzlement thing.
But,
like,
but when he's not in front of the cameras, he knows better. That's what's frustrating to me.
let me tell you something.
He doesn't.
That's even more evil.
These people are phony. They're phony. They want you to believe that Matt Lauer has never even imagined saying that horrible word. He's a liar. Stop
What a
it.
fraud, man.
Let me ask you about this part of the deposition. You were asked whether using the N-word in telling a joke was hurtful, and you said, quote, "I don't know, most jokes are about Jewish people, rednecks, black folks. I didn't make up the jokes. They usually target, though, a group. I can't myself
If you made a
determine
joke
what offends
using
another
the
person."
N-word, you might be a redneck. And you might work for the Jews.
Aren't most jokes hurtful if you really think about it?
Well, yeah.
It's hurtful to somebody.
One said the water's cold, the other said the water deep. I believe one boy was from Arkansas.
What's he talking
All
about?
jokes are hurtful.
Right. That's what makes them
Matt's
funny.
talking about?
I told
Only
you what
black
Jack
jokes are
Simmons,
hurtful?
Jack Simmons once said.
Yeah.
When he was doing a joke about baby Jessica. It was a while ago.
Oh, wow.
I'm not young. And he goes, come on, folks, whenever they moan, come on, folks. It's comedy. Somebody's got to get hurt.
That's true.
And that's the truth.
Yes.
It's comedy. And I don't like the fact you said it was Baby Jessica. It was really Baby Lindbergh.
That's hurtful.
Walking home on Jefferson.
Hey, thank God, Baby Jessica, though, right? Came out
Thank
fine.
God. Did you,
Thank God.
Did you make fun of Baby Jessica ever in your life?
No, never.
No, you can't. You can't
I
make
submit
fun
to
of that
you,
scene.
Greg.
No.
You can't. You can't make fun of that.
Norton just switches off because he was like a young wannabe comedian hack that watched a few comedy specials and he told his friends he had a Baby Jessica joke for his local dumb Monster Rain friends before he did comedy. I got that whole thing just now when he goes, "Did you ever make fun of Baby Jessica?" You guys go, "No." He goes like this back to his phone.
No, I was just kidding because it was like the Paula Deen. I was scolding them.
Have you ever made fun of a baby in a pipe? No? Fucking Matt Lauer.
What offends another person? That last sentence gets me. I can't myself determine what offends another person.
That really hits to my heart. That hurts my heart, man.
He's saying now
he's fucking insane.
that her answer that I don't have any I don't really know what offends another person.
That got him,
which is a
man.
reasonable answer.
Right.
He now sits there and goes, "How do you not know what
He goes, "That really gets me."
Yeah, that got him.
Hey, that was hardcore.
First of all, you're allowed to offend other people. It's amazing. You're
Well,
really
not-
allowed to
I
do
know,
it.
but
Not
Matt used to be allowed to.
Not Matt Lauer.
Last sentence gets me. I can't myself determine what offends another person. Do you have any doubt in your mind that African Americans are offended by the N-word?
No.
Yes,
not
I
how
do
much
doubt
they
it.
use it. It's nigga this,
Not
nigga
that-
that
not
every
that you can't-
fucking day out
Since
there.
you can't listen to his song without it.
Right.
Right, that's what
I
confuses
guess
a lot
that
of people.
offensive.
Stop it. It's not this fucking word that you
Stop
say.
it.
And stop it.
You say the word, it's like saying goose. It's like using the word hoa.
It really is a ludicrous country.
This is insanity. This is like
Well, this is-
from the Onion.
Listen to the rest of this. It's amazing. It's an amazing
it's
clip here.
Orwellian.
Yeah.
Yes.
You mean to tell me you don't know that African Americans do not like, they're offended by the word that is used
he
in
goes, "That's what
every
gets me."
song and every movie and every...
It's ridiculous.
Tweet at Matt Lauer if you know M Lauer and on Twitter.
Holla at Matt Lauer.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a conversation
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
that I had with my 7-year-old grandson the other day.
No.
He had spent the night with me, and I allowed him to stay up later than his bedtime.
I said,
And I said,
JW.
"Jack, honey, you got Guinea in trouble
Guinea.
with Mommy and Daddy when you told them that I had let you stay up late." Down. And he looked up at me and he said,
Said,
"Guinea,
"Fuck off, Grandma."
I don't tell lies."
He's 7 years old. Of course he does. He's probably playing with himself the minute he left the room. That interview yesterday is everything that's wrong right now.
Oh,
the
yeah.
phoniness of
The
what goes on.
phoniness.
We,
Orwellian, you're right. This is Orwellian.
It is Orwellian.
I know how I treat people. I know my love for people. And
Cut the
I'm
cheap
not gonna
salesman
sit here
troll
and
sports.
tell everything
I want
I've
information.
done
Blue Star.
for people of color. I'm not going to do it. Somebody else can tell that.
it's easier to see it like everyone else.
Yes.
Because it's so enraging.
The dishonesty of it.
It's so easy just to go along with it. Say, fuck it. Jump in the fucking
Why
river
is
and
there
just
this
go with it
need?
with everyone else.
Why 95% illegitimacy? There should be embarrassment there. There should be embarrassment. Fucking fathers just leaving.
Well, there should be, these things should all be being discussed at the very least every day.
Yeah, but you know what? You'll never see Matt Lauer. You'll see Matt Lauer bitching at a white woman for saying nigga
scapegoat.
30 years ago.
Scapegoat, yeah.
But why won't he say, you know, there is quite an amount of violent crime in the black community?
Yeah.
He'll never say that.
Here's what it's like. It's like when your girlfriend says, "Did you cheat on me?" And you've cheated on her. It's really hard to look her in the eye and go, no. Like, they're afraid that if they look something, like they address it head on, their own fucking sickening thoughts or their own closet paternalism is going to come out. It's all a way to deflect attention from their own feelings of superiority. It's fucking embarrassing.
I don't think it all is, but I think it's a good part of it. You're right. There's a lot of psychological, there's a lot of Jungian shit going on here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. On everybo's part.
Not mine.
Black and white. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think we know where you stood when the example you used, you cheating dog.
That's not true.
By the way, if you people could have seen, if you ever want to see a throwback to the horrible times when they actually had those those like Al Jolson type,
Yes.
Jim's expression when he was saying how he, not me cheating on his girlfriend, was truly. Amos and Andy would have been embarrassed by the overacting in that.
All right, fair enough.
His eyeballs were popping out of his head.
It was Garfieldish.
Colin Quinn's doing the one-man show, Unconstitutional. I've seen it. Jimmy's seen it. It's amazing. I love this one-man show.
It made me sick to say, but it really was. Like, this is how good it is. All the comics, even when Colin's not around, are saying, like, oh, it was fucking really good. Like, it's weird when
you guys are mad it's so good.
Nah, but it's a weird.
Don't you want Colin to succeed, though?
You of course you do, but we all
good.
tease each other and go, it stinks. Keith, of course. But even Keith.
We like to rib each other.
That son of a bitch is at another level. Like, that's the way people talk.
It's great.
It really is one of the fucking greatest pieces of stand-up I've
It's
ever
perfect
seen.
for our time, right, Kyle? Perfect for our time.
It talks about actually a lot of this racial stuff, too.
The worst video I've ever seen was a guy hanging upside down naked, and there was like 6 guys in fucking paramilitary gear standing around him. Upside down, they saw his head off.
And you watched the whole thing.
And you know what the sad thing is?
Man.
I don't believe that's the worst video you've ever seen.
Yeah,
or been in, actually.
It's the worst one he's ever jerked off to.
Even that.
He's about to eat sushi.
Because guess what? As horrible as that is, just the idiocy of Norton, Opie, and Anthony going to try to get Miley Ray Cyrus's picture with Miley Ray is really nauseating to me.
And it was amazing, too, because the girls are in here.
Right.
And we're like, okay, we're working on something with them. And then Roland comes in. And it's like, oh, we're going to do like a bit with Roland, blah,
Right.
blah, blah. Everything gets put on the kibosh because we might be able to get a photo with Miley Cyrus.
The whole energy change. Roland comes trundling in here, and he starts going, oh, well. And everyone's like, what's going on? And even the girl's like, oh, is this the guy we're going to have a lap dance to? They're going along good sports.
Sure.
And instead he goes, well, she's down the hall. And even the girls, the 20-year-old strippers are going, what? Are you guys turning down, like, naked girls in front of you because Miley Ray Cyrus is here? Are you 10-year-old girls?
Yeah, like, what do you...
Why do you care if you're not a 10-year-old girl? It was the most surreal, and I could see their faces confused, like, what is going on here? Is this some kind of a weird,
But all the guys in the room, gentlemen of a certain age at this point are going, yeah, well, get back in the hallway then. Let us know when Miley's ready. You're going, what?
It's insane. None of them can ever complain about the death of masculinity again because they're part of the problem. And as you pointed out correctly, E-Rock was down there pretending to take a picture, pretending to be the jaded, bored photographer. Just the scurrying about when Roland came in, when those 2 girls are sitting really naked.
Yeah. Not
accommodating everything. Spank me, touch my tit. You want us to give a lap dance? There was nothing in their attitude but like total accommodation, funny, lively.
Right.
And that everybody, they looked. If they had 5 more minutes, they would have been disgusted and said, we're walking out on you fruitcakes right now.
And goes,
yes.
Do you want me to do this lap dance or do you want Miley Cyrus photos? And Colin's right. Every guy in this room is going, well, you got to get the Miley Cyrus photos.
Yes. The whole thing. And the girls were like this. Looking like, what kind of, what we stepped into? Like, they couldn't understand. They'd been here 5 minutes, they would have spit on everybody and walked out and said, I'm going to go marry a nice real man from Warsaw.
Hi, Opie and Anthony show. You're live on the air.
I understand I was being trashed yesterday. I by Jim, I'm in with wishing he was on a stupid red carpet. Norton.
Wait.
I understand he was trying to bond with David Spade by trashing my good name.
Oh, man.
I don't think we really trashed you.
What happened?
Did we trash Colin? I don't think so.
That's what I heard.
Well, all I know is David Spade gave you a wake-up call when he said, I know you, you're Colin's friend.
No.
Oh.
He said hello when he came in.
Who you are.
No, that's not what he said. David was attempting to bond with me when he said, hey, you're Quinn's buddy, right? You're buddies with Quinn. Like we have a common friend.
That's not what I heard. I heard the description like, I don't really know you. You're not really in this business, but I know Colin.
But I know Colin Quinn.
That's an inaccurate description. That's not at all accurate.
My fans would not lie to me on Twitter.
They certainly would.
Were you at the big premiere?
Yes, I was.
What are you doing? What's up with your show?
I'm downtown in Tribeca.
Yeah.
Now you are?
Yeah.
What are you doing in Tribeca?
I live down there.
Oh, you're home,
Down there.
okay.
Yeah.
So now you just
I'm
call.
the person that's in my apartment.
Now you're just with your fucking 6 Diet Coke cans. I still regret not photographing that. So you don't even come in anymore? You just kind of call in for a fucking quick plug-a-roo?
No, I'm just. How about I'm just calling in to bust chops? How about that? Don't give me a plug-a-roo.
Don't say bust chops either, like you're my fucking uncle.
Bust your chops.
Hey, I'm just busting your stones a little. Shut up.
Well, I don't like the way you had to turn. You have to immediately turn art into commerce. Not everybody says venal is Jim, which I can plug every 2 seconds.
But no, you were ill-informed. We might have made fun of you, but it wasn't a great deal.
I like that. You were ill-informed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing David Spade really even bring up Carl. Sorry.
No, he said that your buddies with Quinn.
Of course he did.
He knew I was, but he just wanted to. He wanted to.
Remember, you don't realize I don't forget anything. I can easily tell David, yeah, don't trust Jim Norton. Him and Bob Kelly sat 2 rows behind you at some MMA fight 11 years ago and trashed you behind your back.
Really? Oh yeah, we
I
did.
don't
We
forget
did.
anything.
I forgot we did sit next to him, but we didn't trash him though.
They didn't sit next to him. You sat 2 rows behind him.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Next to him, as in the same area. Hey, how did your opening go?
Oh, it was grand. I mean, grand. Everybody was there.
Oh, we got a very attractive girl that just came here, Colin.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I can take a hint.
Well, yeah, better be able to.
How many S's does Voss put into the pronunciation of your show title?
He doesn't even try to say unconstitutional. He goes, that show about America, because he knows that.
Some history. Colin's teaching a history class down at all.
There wouldn't be. It's like the Bill of Rights, okay? Okay?
Fine, you teach a class, I'll tell jokes.
The founding fathers.
You know what should be unconstitutional? You doing your act, okay?
All right, Carl. Anything else, sir?
No, nothing.
All right. Take it easy, Colin.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend. Plus, Norton, I know he's birthday boy. The hypocrisy of him going, I felt bad for Joe when I first heard it. Really? The guy that grovels every time Ozzy comes in like a 10-year-old girl from 1975?
I did feel bad about Joe's tattoo.
Shut up. You're like him with Ozzy.
No. I felt bad. I felt bad because they were so bad. I knew that I wanted to tease
They
them.
were
but
bad
couldn't.
tats, yeah.
And there was no one there to tease him with me.
You would actually have Ozzy tattoos all over your body if your body would. I don't think your body accepts tattoos.
Hey, by the way, how did Roland get these guests? What, did he go through my phone and call people I know? They're all my friends.
We are the worst.
Oh, it's a fucking... I mean, you know, it's good to hear from Colin as always, but...
A very special guest.
Cool.
Bonjour.
Oh.
Wow.
It's our mystery guest.
Ooh.
A mystery. What a mystery. What a mystery.
This is our mystery guest. Are you in the industry, sir?
Yes, I am.
You are.
It's not Colin Quinn.
Guys, I'm flying up today. I just want to wish you guys a safe flight. I hope your plane doesn't horribly crash and burn on the runway.
Yeah, that would
something like
suck.
that. I would be screwed up if you guys ended up in a bloody,
Jesus.
seeming steel and, died. It would be horrible.
What time is your flight?
Hope it's safe. My flight's a safe flight,
Just gonna
11
ring
o'clock.
it back.
The afternoon flight's supposed
Just 1 second. I can't pause the recording anymore. I don't know why not. the end of the game. Everyone's gone.
Supposed to have a little mechanical problem. So
Oh no! Why aren't we all flying together? It
Yeah.
should be a plane full of nut jobs.
Yes, big stars.
Full of laugh inducers.
Yeah.
There's probably some kind of law because the pilot would just be laughing too hard to fly the plane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cracking up at our sketches.
Oh yeah, our skits.
You doing our show tomorrow, Colin?
No, on Friday. Tomorrow.
Oh, Friday?
I have something to do, yeah.
Okay, great.
What do you gotta do tomorrow?
Oh man.
I got to do the keynote speech, the big speech.
What time is that?
1.
Oh, I want to go to that.
Oh, you got to. It's gonna be a real blue ribbon event.
Okay, so your keynote speech is at 1 o'clock on Thursday, so I will be going to that.
Yes, let's all
I
go.
believe it.
Oh. Keynote speech.
Hey, would you like to try some beaver tail bacon?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Some guy was trying to turn us on to beaver tail bacon. He says it tastes just like bacon.
Who was it? Carlos Danger?
Dude, what?
Did you hear about that? What the fuck, right? Go ahead, go.
It's unbelievable. What a disgrace.
What a disgrace is
Yeah.
right.
You can't have a mayor doing that. I mean, it's really,
No.
honestly.
You know what I was saying all day? His name should be Carlos Pecker.
Yeah, that's a good one, Chip.
Wow.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because instead of Danger, he was sending pictures of his pecker and stuff.
There's it shows lack of judgment is what it is. A mayor
That joke, yes, it does.
yes, that shows there's a complete lack
I think I'm
of
going to end it
humor.
here. It's been an
This is what I
hour.
like to do. I like to bring the show to a screeching
good.
halt.
No, it's
Where was your
Congratulations.
Where's your
Okay, I'm going to end it here. It was fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. We'll do this again tomorrow. Thank you. Take care. Have a good one. I'll be streaming later on tonight, but I don't know when. I don't have any idea of that, but sometime. Okay, take care. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.